Hi guys, what's up? Um, I am going to try a little radionic experiment here, and basically this experiment is going to be kind of interesting because it's going to be not only a radionic experiment slash candle experiment, but I'm also going to take it a couple steps further with this experiment. Now, what this broadcast is basically going to be for is for using radionics, and I've done these kind of experiments before. Is to use radionics to basically try to astral project while I sleep, which I have been successful before, but I have not done it this way before with the many things I am about to use here. So, usually in candle magic, for working in the astral realm, you would use a gray candle, which I have right here. But, so here I will also be working with the element of fire. Also, on top of that, I have this candle in the candle well set up in a pan that also has water in the pan. So basically I am going to basically kind of use the water as an etheric, what I want to call it, gateway, kind of in between realms is basically what I want to do. Kind of like, have you ever watched the movie Constantine, where Keanu Reeves takes the cat and is looking at it in the eyes, but he has his feet in a bucket of water to get from the physical realm to basically travel to hell? Same kind of concept. Now, in the water, I also have pink Himalayan sea salt to basically purify the water and drain away any bad energy that might be lingering while I'm going through the astral realm while I'm sleeping. Now, the main goal of this is I want to be able to astral project, and not only do that, but I want to have a full memory of what happens, and I want to be able to be lucid during this projection. So what I'm also going to add to the water is the herb rosemary, because it is also an herb of remembrance. And like I said, when I wake up, I want to be able to remember this experience totally and fully. So what I'm going to do is add rosemary to the water as well. And I'm just going to, while I'm doing this, I'm going to visualize me remembering everything in the morning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically I wanted to go around it in a circle at least 9 times is what I wanted to do, because 9 is a number of completion. So basically I have the candle set up in the water with the sea salt and the rosemary. Also here I have some implementations. I have created a personal sigil for astral projection while I sleep. This sigil is kind of crazy. I mean, it's got a lot of lines on it. Not necessary, but to me I feel like, the more lines this one has, the more chances I have it, projecting here and there and everywhere. So that's the kind of mindset that I have for this. Also, I have a picture of myself, which I will put on the output eventually. But first, I'm going to put these 2 things on the input. Now, I should mention, I mentioned the element of fire, the element of water. So, and now I have the element of earth in there with the sea salt, and also the rosemary herb that I put in there. And not to mention, the only way this fire is going to work is with air that's basically all around me. So basically I am dealing with all of the elements in one go with working this operation. And I have already, before I started this video, taken the time to basically charge up this piece of wire wrapped quartz crystal. This will basically be for sleeping in my hand or under my pillow, which, believe it or not, I can actually sleep pretty well with the crystal in my hand. I've done it many times, and this will basically be like my grounding to this reality. So I'm going to use that in this operation as well. So now I'm going to come over here, and like my last video that I did with the money broadcast, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to douse for my rates. But instead of just dousing for my rates too, I'm going to douse to pull the energy into this whole broadcast too. I'll do it over this and this. So let's find my rate for astral projecting. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have my rate set. Now what I'm going to do is basically use the pendulum to bring the astral energy into this operation. So I'm going to start off, and I'm going to go counterclockwise. Okay, 9 times around that. Now I'm going to do the same thing over here. Okay, same thing there. Now I'm going to light this candle and stare at it for a while. That way it kind of helps shift my mind into a relaxation mode, and when I am done with that, I will snuff the candle out and I will finish my implantations on my machine, and after that I will be heading off to bed, and I will let you know how it goes tomorrow. Now, one thing that I want to talk about what I'm doing when looking into this candle flame is I'm not directly looking into the flame. What I'm doing is I'm looking basically into the corona of the flame, or the flame's aura that you will see around the flame, and basically using that as a launch point for my subconscious mind to astral project when I go to sleep. So again, I'm not looking directly into the flame. So I think my mind is pretty much ready. Now I'm not going to snuff it out yet, but I am going to go ahead and move my implements over here. Power up the machine. And now I'll snuff it out. And that is it for now. And I will go to bed now, and I will update you tomorrow about how this experiment goes. Roger out.